Hi, welcome to GMC Kayaking. Now, as you can see, we're not out in the water today. I'm in the cabin. It's pouring rain outside, so I'm actually doing a wee bit of work on a new kayak that I've bought. So this is going to be one of these videos that I'm just going to show you what I'm doing to the kayak and the kind of bringing it back to life. It's an old Prijon, excursion tandem kayak, right? So it's a two-person. I've been after one of these for a wee while. No the Prijon, but a two-person, looking for a decent one at a decent price. I wasn't wanting to spend a lot of money on one, and they are quite expensive for a tandem sitting. So I wasn't wanting to spend a lot of money on it. So what I've done is I found a second-hand one. It was a bit old and a bit needing a bit of love and attention, to be perfectly honest. Now, I've already started work on it, right? So I'm kind of halfway through the process of bringing it back to life, shall we call it. There was a few issues with it. Nothing major. I mean, when I bought it, it was ready for the water, right? You could put it in the water and take it out a paddle. That wasn't an issue. It's cosmetic stuff. And she really did look in a bit of a bad shape. The plastic was all kind of faded and scuffed, etc. I've had to scrape the hull with a razor blade, take all the rough bits off, get it smooth as looking as possible. I'm in the process. It came with all the deck rigging on it. It was shot. So I mean, it had cargo netting on the decks at the front passenger, as well as the in between the front passenger and myself's cockpit, the two cockpits. There was cargo netting in the middle section and cargo netting at the front. Now I don't like that cargo netting, right? So I've just took that right off. It was all frayed and it was all torn anyway, so it was practically no use. So I've took it off. I've took a lot of things off at the rudder. It was a bend in it, so I've had to take that into work. Hammer it back into shape, and basically it's looking good. It's nice and straight now. There's a split on the rudder gudgeon where the rudder actually slots in. It's like a bracket. The gudgeon's a bracket at the back of the boat. I'll show you this when we go out and have a look at it. It's just I'm hiding it in here in the cabin now because it's raining. So what have I done? Right, well, I've stripped off all the deck rigging that I want to strip off. I'm now in I've pressure washed it. I've pressure washed it to the hilt. I've got it as clean as I'm ever going to get it looking. Took all the stickers and everything off it. Well, they all came off with the pressure wash anyway. So what I'm going to do now, or what I'm in the process of doing, is heat treating the hull, right? And that's bringing a lot of colour of the kayak's original colour back. Now, I was a bit dubious about this, but it's actually turning out pretty well. Now, it's going to be quite hard to show you when I take it outside because it has been raining. Now the kayak is starting to dry, so maybe a wee scooter with a heat gun to take all the water off it. We'll see the difference in the colour. And I'll show you some pictures as well, before and after, or before, and then we'll take up the process for where I'm at the moment. But at the moment I'm heat treating the hull. I've ordered a new gudgeon because it's split. Now the gentleman that I bought it from did say that I could weld it. Nah, just replace it. It was too bad a state. It says there was a crack in it. It was actually split in two and then another. I'll show you what I mean. So I've ordered that, and I got it home. I realised that the front deck hatch cover, the plastic cover, no the neoprene bit, because you know the Prijons have like neoprene, then it's a deck hatch. So one of the storage hatch compartment covers has got a good chip out it, so it needs replaced. Now Prijon are hard to get parts for. I found a place in the UK, I found a place in the States, or a website that I can order parts for. Now if anybody wants to know anything like this, just hit me up. You'll find me on YouTube or Facebook, basically. Get in contact with me, I'll let you know. I'm not wanting to start naming companies in case anybody's watching. In case anybody's actually watching my videos. But I've found a couple of companies that I can get parts for now. I've ordered a new cover, a new hatch cover for the States. quite expensive, and I've ordered a gudgeon, which is even more expensive considering it's just a small bracket piece, you know. Shocking what the price was, and then we are talking about the best part of £100 just for a wee bracket like that. No much change for £100, I'll tell you, but it's needed, and I'm hoping it's going to work out well. Now, like I say, the hatch is getting replaced, the gudgeon's getting replaced. I've took off all the deck rigging that I want. I'm going to keep the deck line on at the moment round the kayak. I'm thinking about swapping it out with black, but I'm just trying to keep the colours, because it's a green kayak, and black and green as a kind of colour scheme. It's kind of black Prijon decals on it, so I'm trying to keep it like that. So I've stripped it all back to where I want to strip it back to, and it's ready for bringing the heat gun onto the hull, and then I'll flip it over, and then I'll heat treat the top section as required. I'll need to get another look at that. But at the moment I'm doing the hull, so I'll take you out and we'll have a look at where we're at and how the gun's working on the hull. So I'll see you out there. Right, this is us in the front section here. You can see I've done it here. Right, so I've just got this section to do. I've actually done the whole kayak, right, up to the front. I've done the other side, so I'm now on this side. Like I said, Jaffa's going to get roasted, so I've now done this side. I'm now on this side. I've only got a wee bit left to do. I'll show you what it looks like. Get a wee look at it, alright. This is all what I've still to do. As you can see, Jaffa. And this is the side that I've done. You can see the colours came up pretty well. So we'll get a heat gun on it and we'll batter in and get this arm done with while it's still fairly kind of bright outside, you know. Right, that's me finished in the hull. Got a wee look. I'll show you up and down the boat. Still warm. Best as I'm going to get it. It's actually looking not too bad, minus the scuffs and the scrapes on it. So, aye, got a wee look down the hull. This is what I'm seeing. And then it'll be on to the next step, whatever that will be. Mind I was telling you about that gudgeon that was broke. Right, well this is it here. See the split there? Right, now see when I bring you round this side. Yeah, I'll better look at it here. So, as you can see, it's gubbed, split right the way across, right out to the other side here, and the weld split. Look at that. So that's getting replaced. Just waiting on that coming. So that's what I'm going to do for the day. It looks like it's going to start raining again. So, get the heat gun away, get the toys away. And that'll be it. And we'll get another dry day and see what we can do. But at the moment, I'm happy with the hull. She's looking good.